We're in Farmington Hills, Michigan right now, standing in front of a 6,500 square foot industrial building just off of 8 Mile Road. Really excited to tell you guys a little bit about how this deal got put together. Jordan, why don't you start telling them sort of how we got in touch with the owner in the first place?
Yeah, this one was kind of interesting. So the owner actually occupies the building next door, and they were approached by a neighbor that had been there for years, was looking to relocate. Naturally just kind of came to the neighbor and said, hey, would you be interested in buying this property before I take it to market? When that happened, he took the opportunity, purchased the building, but didn't really have a plan in terms of what was going to happen next. He thought, maybe I want to use the building down the road for his own business, but at the moment he doesn't need the space. I could lease it out, make a little bit of additional income. Wasn't totally sure how to navigate that process. We got in touch, threw some examples at him, talked through a couple scenarios, ended up listing the property. Andrew knew somebody who was going to be downsizing their business. We got in contact, things moved very quickly. We had this deal listed, and then the lease signed within 30 days. So it really kind of happened overnight. Both parties were very excited. The property was recently painted, made some major improvements on the inside. Ultimately a very nice, new, clean space. Tenant was very excited. The landlord was thrilled with the timing of all this. They're gonna be collecting rent here this month, which is awesome.
Yeah, I think it's really common too for building owners in these industrial neighborhoods to buy the building next door when it comes available, whether they know what they're gonna do with it or not, whether it's leasing it out, maybe using it for their own business. But a lot of times you go through this period of, we've got a vacant building next door that we own, and what do we want to do with it? So when Jordan and I kind of found this opportunity, I work with a lot of businesses here in Farmington Hills. I think it made a ton of sense. I knew exactly who would plug into this really well. I think it was a win-win because the tenant's really happy about the building. The owner and the landlord are excited about having a tenant in here to kind of buy some time until they figure out if they want to use it for their own business. So I think everybody was happy. It happened really quickly. So the owner was excited about that we were able to come in and get a lease signed within 30 days. And I think everybody was excited about that tenant moving in quickly and finding kind of an identity for this building that was next door.